differentiate between a taproot and a fibrous root? State the functions of roots in plants. So, let's start our lesson. Parts of plants. Parts of plants. And this plant is tomato plant. We have a tomato plant on our screen. Good. We are coming to look at the parts of the plants. Parts of a plant. Now we have a flower. We have a flower on our screen. We have a leaf. We have fruits, and then the stem. We have flower, leaf, fruits, and then the stem. Now the parts of the plant have been divided into two. We have the shoot system, that is the top ones. We have the stem, the fruits, the leaf, and the flower being the shoot system, and the down, the roots, being the root system. So these are the parts of a plant. Parts of a plant. Flower, leaf, fruits, stem, and then the roots. Good. Now we are coming to look at the functions of plant roots. Functions of plant roots. And we have the roots. Now this is pepper plants. Pepper plants. And we have the roots down there. We have the roots. Good. Let's continue. Now we are coming to look at the functions of plant roots. Functions of plant roots. Now roots. The roots can be found in the soil. The roots can be found in the soil. So this is the roots. Yes, this is the roots. And it can be found in the soil. So you cannot see the roots with your eyes unless you uproot the plant from the soil. So the roots can be found in the soil. The first function. Now the roots hold the plant in the soil. The roots hold the plants in the soil. So the roots are found in the soil. Good. The roots hold the plants in the soil. So let's look at this. This plant is a tomato plant. A tomato plant. Good. Let's look at it. Good. So, without the roots, the plant cannot stand on its own. So, the roots hold the plants into the soil. So, this tomato plant has no roots and it will die in no time. So, the roots hold the plant in the soil. Another function is that the roots take water and nutrients to other parts of the plants. The roots take water and nutrients to other parts of the plants, like the stem, the leaves, the fruits, and the others. So we can see on our screen the water and nutrients are being taken from the soil to other parts of the plant. So without the roots, water and nutrients cannot be taken to other parts of the plant. So the root take water and nutrients to other parts of the plants. Now another function of the roots. The water and nutrients help the plant to grow. The water and the nutrients help the plant to grow, as we can see on our screen. Now this plant is growing because of the water and the nutrients being taken of the plants. So water and nutrients help the plant to grow. Another function is that some plants store food in the roots. Some plants store food in the roots. Plants like sweet potato, cassava, and carrots, they store their food in the roots. And the food is their roots. So sweet potato, cassava, and carrots store food in the roots. So some plants store food in the roots. Good. Now let's look at types of plant roots. Types of plant roots. Good. There are two types of plant roots. There are two types of plant roots. And these are, one, tap roots. Tap roots. Now we have a picture of the tap roots on our screen. Tap roots. And the second one is the fibrous roots. So there are two types of plant roots. And these are tap roots and fibrous roots. Tap roots and fibrous roots. So let's talk about the tap roots. Now, the picture of a tap root is on our screen. So the tap root looks like this. Tap roots. So when you see any root like this, it is called tap roots. Good. Plants with tap roots have a main root from which side roots and root hairs grow. What do we mean by tap roots? Plants with tap roots have a main root, as we can see on our screen. So this is the main root in the soil. And we have side roots, and then root hairs. So plants with tap roots have a main root from which side roots and root hairs grow. Good. So we can see on our screen. Now the tap roots grow deeper into the soil. So let's look at the video on our screen. The tap roots grow deeper into the soil, as we can see on our screen. It is growing and it goes deeper into the soil. Let's watch it once more. Yes, this is the tap roots and it is growing and it will grow deeper into the soil. And we have the side roots and then the root hairs. Good. So examples of plants with tap roots. We are coming to look at examples of plants with tap roots. Now one, we have carrots. Now look at the roots of the carrots. And it is a tap roots. Now this carrot will grow deeper into the soil. And it has side roots and root hairs. So example of plants with tap roots is the carrot plants. Carrot plants. Now another one is the bean plants. The bean plant. It also has the main roots and side roots with root hairs. So bean plant. It has the main roots, side roots, and then root hairs. And it also grows deeper into the soil. Another one is the pawpaw plant. Pawpaw plant. It also has the main roots side roots, and then root hairs. And it grows deeper into the soil. Pawpaw plants. And we have the tomato plants. The tomato plant. The tomato plant is also tap roots. The tomato plant has also got the tap root system. It has the main roots, and then the side roots, and then the root hairs. So example of plant with tap root is the tomato plant. The tomato plants. Another example of plant with tap root is the mango plant, as we can see on our screen. It has the main roots, side roots, and then the root hairs. So mango plant has also got the tap roots system. The tap roots. Good. Now we have finished with the tap root system. Let's go to fibrous roots. Fibrous roots. Now what do we mean by fibrous roots? Now plants with fibrous roots do not have main roots. Now the plant has many roots which grow on our screen, as we can see on our screen. Now all the roots are growing from the base of the stem. So plants with fibrous roots do not have main roots. The plant has many hair-like roots which grow from the base of the stem. From the base of the stem, as we can see on our screen. Now we are coming to look at examples of plants with fibrous roots. Examples of plants with fibrous roots, as we can see on our screen. Examples. The first example we have on our screen is the grass plants. The grass plants. I hope you have all seen the grass plants before. Yes, in our schools we have some there. If you get a chance, uproot one of the grass plants and look at it. Yes, the roots are coming from the base of the stem. Yes, so the plant has got the fibrous roots. Another one is the banana plants. So we have the banana plants. Look at the roots. It is coming from the base of the stem. The roots are coming from the base of the stem. So banana has got fibrous roots. Another example is the onion plants. Now let's look at the roots of the onion. Yes, the roots of the onion. The roots are coming from the base of the stem of the plant. So the onion plant has also got the fibrous roots. Good. Another one is the coconut plants. And we have the coconut plants on our screen. Look at where the roots are coming from. Let's look at it. Yes. And it is the fibrous roots. Fibrous roots. Another example is the maize plants. And we have the maize plant on our screen. Look at how the leaves are coming from the stem, the base of the stem. So maize plant is a fibrous root plant. Maize. Another one is the bamboo plants. The leaves are coming from the base of the stem. The same thing applies to sugarcane. Sugarcane is also a fibrous root plant. Good. So we have come to the summary of our lesson on types of plant roots. types of plant roots. Now, we looked at the parts of a plant. And the parts of the plant, we have the flower, the leaves, the fruits, the stem, and then these are the parts of the plants. And we looked at two types of plants. Plant roots. Two types of plant roots. And these are tap roots and fibrous roots. Tap roots and fibrous roots. And we also looked at some examples of plants with tap roots and examples of plants with fibrous roots. We looked at the mango, the tomatoes, as the tap roots, and others. And for fibrous roots, we looked at the bamboo, we looked at the onion, and others. Good. So let's test ourselves on types of plant roots. So let's test ourselves. Question number 1. A carrot plant is an example of a dash. A carrot is an example of a dash. So the carrot plant is the tap root. The tap root. Number 2. A root which has one main root. A root which has one root, side root, called, we have the picture on the screen, it's called the tap roots. The tap root. So a root system which has main roots with side roots is called tap roots. Tap roots. Number 3. Which of the following are the two primary roots? Which of the following are the two primary roots? We have the fibrous and stem. And tap and fibrous. Which of them? Correct. Yes, we have the tap and fibrous. The tap and question number 4. A root system which has many hair-like roots which grow from the base of the stem is called, we have the stem roots, fibrous roots, and tap roots. A root system which has many hair-like roots which grow from the base of the root is called stem root, fibrous root, tap root. Which one is the answer? Yes, it's the fibrous root. So a root system which has many hair-like roots which grow from the base of the stem is called fibrous root. And the last question, number 5. Which of the following plants does not have a fibrous root system? Which of the following plants does not have a fibrous root system? Coconuts, beans, and maize. Which of them? The beans, the beans, the beans. So the beans plant does not have a fibrous root system. Good. Now before we go home, let's look at our homework for today's lesson. Homework number 1. State 2 functions of plant roots. State 2 functions of plant roots. Question number 2. Mention the 2 types of roots. Mention the 2 types of roots. Number 3. Give 2 examples of plants with tap roots. Give 2 examples of plants with taproots. Number 4, the last question. Give 2 examples of plants with fibrous roots. Give 2 examples of plants with fibrous roots. So these are our homework. Make sure you do the homework and then you study. As we have learned today, take your textbook and read over what we have learned today. Now, until then, bye-bye.